I am a very passionate and emotional man by nature. And when I say emotional, I'm talking about emotions coupled with passion, especially when it's something that I truly, truly believe. We had just got finished. We have just got finished witnessing a very well scripted act, a very well scripted conspiracy. And I wouldn't doubt that this man runs for governor before long. But if I was a betting man, I would be rich right now, because, like I said before, the evidence on the outside is already brewing, and we could tell just by the posture and the poise of this so-called criminal justice system that there's no indictment, no charges was coming. We knew it was coming. I still believe that this was excessive force and reckless action. And I don't understand what's happened to many of you people out there who simply don't get it. It's just mind numb. Again, I just don't understand it. And I know that many of you think, well, you're for Michael Brown. No, I'm for justice. And I think this is excessively. And I think that these people tearing this city up, tearing it down, they're getting their own justice. And I know many of you disagree. Who cares? It still don't stop the tearing down. But, you have to understand that these people, they are presenting the evidence to the jury. And they are presenting this evidence in such a way to get an expected outcome. Remember, mind you, the judge determines what's admissible and what's not admissible evidence. The system is the one who's gathering it and presenting it. And these people are masters of deception. That's what you people, you mind-numb GMO, herbicide, pesticide, high fructose corn syrup, people don't understand. I tell you, boy, the Cowboys are rude, they enforce, ain't they? But this is well scripted. The other day when I was being interviewed on the Liberty Brothers, they had asked a question. We talked about problem, reaction, solution. Of course, that is the Hegelian dialectic. And I want you to understand something. There is another form of what they call control that is going on. And I heard this from a man on RT. And he says, think about this. The first thing you get is shock. Then you get anger. Then you get an investigation. Then you get, look at this, condolences. And then, after all this, you get the kumbaya moment. And then after the kumbaya moment, back to business as usual. And I'm telling you right now that the people in this country, this is the start of change. Whether the whole damn republic is burned down, the house is burned down, or the country turns to third world like I said it was going to happen many years ago, over 20 years ago I said it. This is the line in the sand right here. Again, people who are informed and intelligent, we know how this system works. Do you know how many people that I know that have had drugs planted on them by the popo? And it's just a wicked criminal system because it's ran by criminals. And I told you, the government is supposed to be a government of the people, for the people, and by the people, we the people. But these people have made themselves lords, masters, oligarchies, plutocracies. That's what they've got. I'm telling you, these people have lorded over us. And they have, it's getting ugly in this country. But if we're just looking at the way all this went down, we've actually got to... I'm not applauding the death of Michael Brown. I'm talking about the way that they have this system now, because we as citizens, we don't stand a snowball chance in hell, because these people are master deceivers. We got to clap our hands. And you have to give credit where credit is due, because these are damn good devils. I mean, think about it. This was a 4-month, well-scripted trial. And I do mean scripted. And they kept talking about the evidence was presented over here. The evidence was presented over there. The evidence was presented over here. And the evidence was presented over there to get an expected end. Well, damn it, I want to know who was presenting the evidence. That's what I want to know. I mean, because, I still say over and over and over again, you know, these secret tribunals, that nobody can know. And we're protecting the people. And whatever happened to the, let's have a damn court session right out in front of the courthouse so everybody can hear everything. I think we're still going to watch these people continually keep getting exonerated. They're going to exonerate themselves every single time. They're going to clear themselves of all guilt. They're going to clear themselves of all shame in their own eyes, because after all, they got the guns. They don't want to make the laws. And it's obvious that they are above the law. They have the badges. They have the force. And I'm telling you, 1776. I see it. I see it rising. But on an educated note, all this does is breed more suspicion of the system, which people are not suspicious anymore. And you know, they're just not buying it. They're not buying it anymore. Because, I mean, the system is already, according to the eyes of the people, it's already distrustful. There's going to be more underlying intentions. The heads are going to fly. This ain't over. And this ain't one of these situations like the Rodney King situation, to where can't we just all get along stuff. Because, again, I told you, the black people in Ferguson made a move, a chess move. When these collaborators and these pacifiers, Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, you get the hell out of this damn city. That's what you do. Because they don't want to hear it. I'm still going back to the laws of the Most High Yah. There's only one justice system in this whole entire universe, and that's the commandments. If we, as a people, can get back to that, because the question was asked me the other day, will we ever get back to a country, to where we can have peace and the rule of law and we get, or just a sign? I say, hell no, we ain't getting back to that, because there ain't no justice in the land. There's no justice in the land. We have to get back to the laws, the statutes, and the commandments of the Most High. And your Christian churches are not going to teach that. You know the reason why your Christian church is not going to teach you that? Because they go to the same system that the police works for, the coroner works for, the judge works for, the lawyers works for. They go to the government to look for permission and privilege. That's what they do. Look for permission and privilege, which is something that is already a right. They go get their 501c3 status that puts a gag order in the preacher's mouth to where they're presenting you information, but there are certain things they can't say. Because if they say it, they're going to incriminate themselves, and the system is watching. And all it takes was someone to see that someone has actually been discriminated against, and it's over. It's over from that point. It's over for them. And they'll shut that thing down. And so was justice served? Justice was served when the people tore the hell out of Ferguson. That's when justice was served.